It's Tree with ShowStopper Design. You see the sign above me? I'm going live for possibly an hour, hopefully not longer, so I won't keep you on your Saturday. But y'all come on in, for those of y'all that are interested in learning a little bit about gingerbread design, not the actual gingerbread food, but just designing with gingerbread embellishments. Isn't she adorable? Or he? Isn't she cute? So with just having an hour, we are here. Hi, Lindsay, how are you doing? Come on in. I'm gonna get my iPad started. Hope everybody had a great day. Of course, I hit the back button, and that is not what I needed to do. I needed to go right to my live so I can see the comments. Because again, it's so far away, But this is the gingerbread event. Hopefully y'all are in and wanting to see how I design with this gingerbread embellishment today. Now, in the description, there's a link to this private group. Again, guys, go, and it's a free group. Go and look at that link because you're missing all of the other designers that are going live. And on their page, you can always watch the replay and fast forward through it. But I'm going to actually design with this gingerbread embellishment. Now, she has cute little hands as well, or he. I'm going to say it, okay? So y'all can either make it a boy or a girl chef, baker, there, baker. But it's made by a very talented designer. She, the name of her company is Nice Touch 184. She makes great embellishments. And her name's Janice, but she's so sweet and talented. Look at that. Look at this hat. And it actually stays in place. I mean, and she brings you, and I've already tied it in because of time. I want to make for sure it's in the right place. But she provides you little like pipe cleaners. I put a little bit of glue on there just to have it kind of hold it down. But the flocking, but look, I mean, the attention to detail from the actual rickrack to, again, quality products in her embellishments. The nutcracker, if y'all followed me on that one, the nutcracker was from her as well. And as I was getting ready for this live, that nutcracker resold. So the clients on here, thank you for buying. It'll ship out as soon as I can get a box, which is probably Monday. But again, welcome everyone. Y'all come on in. And oh, it has been a wonderful event. Great. Great, great, great. I'm so glad that y'all are here. And again, we're, oh, I saw a first timer. Well, welcome. Thank you. I'm Tree. Again, for those of y'all just coming on, I'm not able to say hello to everybody that comes on because, again, there's 23 people, 21 people, 23, 21, whatever. I'm happy y'all are here. So thank you for taking the time to come on in. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. But again, come on in. Let me know where you're from. And if you have a business, because again, I sell ribbon for the most part, but in my business, but actually I design as well. And I also sell, little like fillers. Is that like faux pine, those swags, those type of things. And so what I'm using today, there went a hand, and I'll have flocking all over me because I had it all over my table and I've already cleaned it, and I look, and there's even more flocking on here. So what I used is a swag. So what I added to that swag base, I thought I had one down here. I do. Oh, right. Used a swag base. What I added to it was a flocked swag. Both of these are in my shop. So what I did, if you saw my previous live, that's what I did as well. And intertwined them Added a couple of zip ties for security, but those are 24 inches, roughly. I'm going to use these, and they come in a set of 2. So again, when you're looking, I mean, that's a great, great spray. I'm going to add a few in here. I've already placed a few, but I don't think I glued them in. I just placed them in there to look, to see how would that look in this design. Also, what I'm using is a spray like this. And again, it's a budding berry spray. Take the little tag off. But again, pulling out her cheeks, because her cheeks have red hearts on them. And again, the rickrack, there's red rickrack. But also I'm going to use this lollipop. Now, I don't have a lot of these left. They have been selling during my Black Friday sale. They were selling before, but some people found them and they have purchased them. So I think I'm down to just a few in my shop. So again, they come in a spray. If you see this at your big box store, these lollipops are bigger than the ones that you get at the big box store. Okay, so again, just FYI, if y'all are interested in that, go get them. They're in my shop. There's a link right there. I put ShowStopper Designs right there, and y'all can go in and find that. And then this last spray, and then I'll get to designing with some ribbon as well. But this last spray is long needle pine with some iced berries. That's in here as well. Because again, I wanted to still stay with the sweet lollipops, and then just a little different with the gingerbread theme, because again, I wanted to make those embellishments pop. I might add gingerbread figures to her in here, but not right now. I do have ribbon. This is not in my shop, but this ribbon has gingerbread in it as well. Candy canes. I'm going to add this ribbon because her eyes are buttons, and they're black, and her hat is white, and again, her cheeks are red. So this is going to be a perfect addition to this. And then I love this gold because it has a little bit of like a gingerbread color, kind of a tan gold, and I thought that was really pretty up against her face, or his face. Okay, so these two, Dee Stevens ribbons, are in my shop. I know I have plenty of these for the people that are watching, and they're 1.5 inch in width. I do have larger widths in both of these, so if you're looking for 2.5 inch or 4 inch, I do have it in both of these. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So y'all, welcome to the event. Thank you so much. Maria just came on. Maria Fake Bakes. She is going to be on right after me. So make for sure that you go and actually, and she's in the description as well. I highlighted her business. So y'all can click on that first. But y'all need to go make for sure that you're actually a member of the group. And y'all click on that. So the Be Happy Cottage 1983, I always want to make for sure I say the right year. That group, it's free group. Over 2,000 people are in there. So the group just keeps growing the more events that we do. So again, it's a free group. Lindsay is great at bringing these events together. So Lindsay, thank you for doing this. And again, I appreciate everybody coming on. Thanks for watching from Arizona. Yeah, y'all let me know where you're coming from. I'm actually out of Texas. So those of y'all that have just are watching for the first time, I am out of Texas. My name is Tree. Name of my business is ShowStopper Designs. I've been doing, my business actually been in business since 2017. That's a long time. So I think it's been a long time. So y'all come on in, welcome. And oh, thank you for sprinkling. That's so nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, again, is I'm gonna add in a huge ornament to right below here, and I'm gonna add in her hands. so y'all will be able to see. I'm going to hold it up so y'all can see what I'm doing. I just used a pipe cleaner on here, and I'm going to actually place this right underneath her, kind of her chin area, but enough to where her hands are going to be able to hold it. Okay, obviously I think it's a woman that is baking here, and so I have a leaf that I can actually hide and some of this pine as well. Place this in here. Can hang this a little bit. Go ahead and tie it down. It should be laying flat, but how I actually have it right now, and I'm trying to actually get it down, it will lay flat. Or flatter, let's just say that. And it won't lay truly flat. But her hat, her chef hat, her baking hat, that actually kind of comes up as well. So again, how I did the little ornament, I keep dropping her hands. I gotta get them in this design. See how I added that in there? So again, added that in there just with that pipe cleaner. And again, I'm gonna put a hand up at the top and then a hand down below, or maybe off to the side. Haven't decided on that yet. So I'm gonna add these in, and again, this came with the attachment. The attachment embellishment is from Nice Touch, 184, and Janice is so nice. And if y'all are looking for maybe a design like this, but in a different color of a hat, or the heart, add a little bit of pink, you know, that kind of thing, because pink is popular this year. She'll do that. She'll do that. She'll definitely work with you on that. Okay, I'm going to show you how I added that hand, and then I'm going to pull the pine around her hand so there's not a hole. And if there is a hole, I can always adjust it. But I can always add glue, but I'll show you. Hold this up. So see how she's actually holding that ornament, that peppermint ornament. And I'll place some glue on there because she's hiding that kind of top part of the actual ornament. See, I told you I'm gonna have flocking all over me. So I'm gonna add some glue. And the glue I use, do y'all know what glue brand I use? It's the best glue in my opinion. And again, y'all know how much I love it. Hi, y'all, welcome, come on in. How are y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. How many of y'all have had the leftovers? Been a few days, right? You're eating the leftovers? Or no, you don't do leftovers. Y'all let me know. Do you eat the leftovers from Thanksgiving or no? You've done that in your life and you're like, no, no more leftovers. You eat it once for Thanksgiving and it's out the door. Like, you're done. No more. We've had leftovers and they're actually better, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think they're better. All right, y'all, I think it's gonna be a mess in here. Okay, I dropped one of the hands. I'm gonna re-add the glue. I pulled it off to show y'all. So I'm gonna add that back in. Do y'all do the leftovers for Thanksgiving? Everybody had Thanksgiving, right? I know we've moved on to Christmas already. Some of y'all were doing Christmas before Thanksgiving, right? Right. I get it. I get it. Hey, I was designing for Christmas way before Thanksgiving. All right, her hand might be going up here. And holding it there, and I can add a spray behind it. How about that? How about that? We'll go right there. Hide it right here. Okay, I'm just going to use that pipe cleaner, tie it around a stem, back over here. And I can always add additional spray there. I'm going to turn it so I'm actually getting a better view of it because I think it just needs to be in there a little bit stronger. So again, let me know about the whole Thanksgiving and how it was. Did y'all have a great Thanksgiving? Time just flies by. Guarantee. I can guarantee you that. So if you're traveling, hope you have safe travels. And the weather hasn't been too bad because it's already cold here. I mean, that's what's so wild is it's already getting chilly here. And yes, I am from Texas. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments about Thanksgiving. So I guess nobody had a good Thanksgiving. Did nobody have a good Thanksgiving? Come on, you had to have had a good Thanksgiving, right? Right? Okay, so here I'm actually gonna paste this. I'm gonna clip this off. See if I can clip it off a little bit. There we go. And this spray, I'm gonna add into this area where her hand is. Use some glue here. Add it in because it's a good size area that I feel like her hand could actually hide a little bit. I'm going to add more berries in and some more spray. So we're not done quite yet. Not even close. But see how fun that is? Look at that. And it's really, really coming together because I still have to add ribbons. And I mentioned these before. Gonna add these ribbons in. The 1.5 inch ribbons and then this cute, cute gingerbread ribbon. And this one is a really good ribbon. Really great ribbon, excuse me. Excuse me. So, I'm from Texas. Hey, well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. We had leftovers yesterday. Oh my gosh, I think they were better. Were they better than the day before or no? They were just as good. It's amazing how things like this. I'm gonna just drop it to the floor. Okay, so I'm making a bow. Bringing it together. Now this isn't as strong of a ribbon as what I'm used to using. I'm used to using more of a thicker wire, but that's okay. It's okay. Not all the ribbons have to be designer ribbon all the time. It's still a really great ribbon. It's what the box says, right? But we can make it work. We can make it work. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually add this right next to her and right above her hand. I think there's a tie right there, yeah. And I'm gonna hang on to this real quick. I'm gonna tie this in because I'm gonna add more ribbon to it. And kind of bring it down a little bit. Because again, it doesn't always have to be designer ribbon, but it has to be that focal point. What are we bringing? We're bringing out the gingerbread. And we can spin it and twirl it. And Christmas time, because there's Christmas trees on here. You know what? I'm just going to actually leave it long and twirl it. I'll dovetail it here in a second. But since I'm adding more ribbon as well, I'll dovetail it here in a second. But I'm adding in more ribbon. So see, just adding something very simple to that side right there. And then we're going to actually add in some more ribbon. And I'll just tie it all together. I do have snowflakes, which I completely forgot to bring over, and they're actually in this ribbon. They look a lot like that. And I can try to go find one, but again, we have designers up next. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the actual plaid on top and have the solid gold on the bottom, and I make a loop about 8 inches, and the tail is about 8 inches as well. And I'm going to start up at the very top. Actually, I'm going to go from the bottom, since it's right here in front of me, and I'm going to tie this right here, because again, I'm just taking those stems and tying them together, and I do 2 ties, so again, it's in there securely and not something that is gonna come unraveled. And then I separate the ribbon. I don't tear a ribbon. I separate the ribbon, and then I give it a long tail. And then I'll dovetail it as well. But for time purposes, I'll curl it. Now this one, even though the other one is a finer ribbon, these will stay in place. So I just added in that bottom ribbon, which we're going to be able to add in some more ribbon throughout the design, tie it all together, bringing in her sweet little hands. I'll add in some more glue. But again, I have glitter and glue all over me. Hi, I was just talking about you. Do you see the gingerbread? How are you doing, Miss Janice? Look. I had to use it. Okay, so adding in the ribbon, talked about the fact that you make wonderful embellishments, and from the nutcracker that I used a couple of weeks ago to the gingerbread, she makes fantastic Valentine's hearts. So if anybody is a designer and they love to design, for years I've used her hearts and I absolutely love them. Okay, see, I told you, didn't put that in there, but I'm going to get down in here and I'm going to use this tie to tie in this ribbon. And then I'll glue that one back in, push this up, push this out, clip it a little bit, I'm going to actually clip this, glue the bottom. For those of y'all that are just watching for the first time, I use Gorilla Glue. Hopefully I don't burn myself. I'm going to add this to this back area back here. I've already securely added in the attachment. But those are a perfect size spray to fill in for those areas. And they have such a nice assortment of items in there. And again, you get a set of 2 of these, and they're 50% off in my shop. And there's some things that actually get free shipping as well. So y'all think about it. If you're out there shopping, Black Friday, which was yesterday, you got what, Small Business Saturday is today. That'd be awesome. I do ship fast, so if y'all have bought from me, that is kind of the word on the street, is that I shop relatively quickly. And those of y'all that do actually purchase from me, let people know in comments do I ship fast? I mean, am I just saying it, or do I actually make it happen? Because for those of y'all that have bought from me this season or any season, that's what I was doing before this live, getting orders together, because I know when my UPS store in my area picks up, I know they think I'm crazy for doing it, but I'm like, if I can be there by 6 o'clock, then orders can go out, because that's when they get picked up. So always, you know, making sure that the actual client gets their items. Okay, I'm gonna dovetail, but see, look, I added that spray right here, and then added the ribbon, and then I'll fluff this again, but making sure that the gingerbread is seen. So we're gonna keep this going. Need to trim that, not with those, but here. There we go. All right. Because to me, you can have a nice assortment of ribbon. They don't have to actually, they can coordinate. They don't have to be like exactly matching. But we also are gonna add in these. I put a pic together of just some cedar, some faux cedar, and those lollipops. So if y'all need those lollipops, hopefully I still have some, and y'all can go and grab you some. Because again, they come like this. They come in a cluster of 3, so you can break them up or you can keep them together. Totally up to you guys. This is adorable. Oh, well, thank you so much. She shows fast, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. I do. I really try that. I know when I shop online, I make for sure that I'm like, oh, I really need that. I need it now, kind of thing. And so I get it. I completely understand. So when you're ordering from me in my shop, I want to make for sure that you know that I get it to you as quickly as possible. I know. I wish I could deliver everything, that it's not just UPS, FedEx, or the post office. Lord, I mean, are things just getting crazy out there? Just crazy busy? There's always traffic in my neighborhood. I live near an outlet mall, and it was packed yesterday. I avoid it at all costs during the holidays, during the peak times, because I know how crazy it is. So it was really busy. So hopefully y'all are out shopping, and or if you just like to shop online, I completely understand that as well. So what I'm doing is adding in some sprays real quick that I've put together using my pick machine. And I'm gonna add this one up in here, kind of balance her out. I have 3 of them. I like to work in odd numbers, but you don't have to use 3. You can use 4 if you like. I'm gonna add in some ribbon. Oh my goodness, I have flocking all over me. I am gonna add in a spray down here at the bottom, and then probably either over here on the side, but we also have this focal point here where she's a focal point. I don't know, I'll think about it. But I'm gonna add in some more sprays, because again, that's faux cedar. And then this is a budding spray, which I don't know if I've shown y'all this. I've used it in other designs as well, but you get 4 stems of it, but then on the stems, I think I've counted 7 on one of them. This one has 4. So you get a lot with this. This has 5. This one has 5. So see, this one has 3. This one has 5. So again, it all depends on the actual spray. So you do get a lot, because that was just clipping one spray. So, and it's a great red color. So even if you had it left over for after Christmas, works just fine for Valentine's Day. All right, I'm gonna bring this in right there, push it in. Bring this on around, bring it down, fluff it a little bit, because you've got flocking. I've got all sorts of stuff in here. Long needle pine, cedar, cider. That sounds good actually, but no. All right, here we go. I'll hold it up and show you what we've done so far. So we've pretty much done this bottom area right here. We've added the ribbon. We're gonna add ribbon onto this side and maybe some more sprays. Put in some filler right below her cute little smile there. Maybe add some more ribbon, but definitely more embellishments. But it's coming together, right? What do y'all think? Those lollipops are the best. I know, and I could not find them for the longest time. For me to have them in my shop, they're always sold out, or they were coming too late for me. For my little store, they were coming too late. But yes, I do love them, and that was actually from my personal side. I've had them in Christmas trees before, and so I love them. They are great. And what I'm talking about is this round, it's a metal with glitter ornament. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna add in some more embellishments up towards the top so she looks full. Again, I guess I think it's a she. It's a she baker, not a dude baker. All right. So I'm twisting that, bringing in that pine cone. I'm going to twist it around. It's on a wire. It'll be just fine. And then, of course, I can always add glue as well. Twist it on there. All right, I'm going to clip it a little bit because it just doesn't need to be that long. Add in some Gorilla Glue. But I do. Thank you so much for y'all coming on and sprinkling. I saw somebody say that earlier, and that was so kind of you to do. And I'll point something else out as I'm designing. Bring this out, bring it back. On that spray that I just used, what I like to do is, you know, you can bring in that brown of the gingerbread, bring in that brown with pine cone, with other things besides just gingerbread. The leaves, if y'all notice these leaves on here, they have a brown back, so if they do get turned or kind of have a wave to them, you see that brown. So again, you're just not using a gingerbread item to make this come together. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this up and I'll clip the ribbon, and I'm gonna let this glue dry where I place that spray right here, right behind, kind of behind and above the lollipop there, but just filled in that space there, kind of filled her up a little bit. And again, I'll show you the back for those of y'all that are DIYers. See how it's a spray, it's a swag base with some sprays. Tied in the actual chenille stem. I always say that. So that's why I always say pipe cleaner. So I don't say it wrong, but of course, what do? I go and I say it wrong. But that's okay. Here, I'm gonna add this to this side because I have two down here. I'm gonna actually add this one up here, right by that ribbon, and right by the cooking or baker's hat, right? The baker's hat. to contrast with that red. See how I did that? Right there. So actually bring that around, bring that up, because the hat, you can move the hat. I mean, it's such quality product, this embellishment. She uses such great, great fabric on her embellishments. It's amazing. So bringing that together, tying it off, and then, of course, I can bring in another spray up here by her baker hat. And I'm going to use this entire spray here. And I normally break it up, but this, it was such a great spray. The mixture of it is such a great spray that why? It's right there already, mixed up for you. Okay? So I can add in more ribbon once this glue dries, because if I go to tie it off, it will actually burn my hands. So let's not do that, right? This hot glue. Tree girl. Oh, to send it to you? Oh, these boxes that I put these swags in are huge. And if you didn't notice that my wreaths are on sale, because it's, you know, Small Business Saturday. So my wreaths are on sale and they have free shipping. What? Free shipping? Yes, I love free shipping. I love free shipping. So I love to give you free shipping because I treat myself as if I'm a client. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? So another place, I've got these two lollipops right here. I kept them together. I have that, and I have a couple of more sprays. I'm gonna actually add in some ribbon on this side. Oh my goodness. All right. I might add in some more gingerbread ribbon, but I love how this is coming together with these colors. What do y'all think? Is it coming together? Is it coming together? Do y'all like it? Do y'all like it? Again, I make a loop. It's gonna be 8 inches. I'm gonna pull because I want that tail to be just a little bit longer. But I make that and I just twist it to show the front. There is a seam right there. So I'm gonna clip that off and I'll readjust it. Readjust. And I do keep one a little bit longer than the other because again, it's 2 different colors, bringing them together. You don't have to do it that way. I just love it to be able to have a little bit of a difference there, okay? So I just pinched it, made a loop, 8-inch loop, pinched it, and then I'm gonna bring it over here to this side, and I'm gonna have to use maybe I can find some ties in there. Maybe not. I think I'm gonna have to use a tie and just tie it. Pipe cleaner, chenille stem, whatever you call it, depending on your age, right? Okay, I'm gonna actually go ahead and clip that off so I can have a little bit of a longer tail. And put this in here, just like so. Oh. Tie it to one of these branches that I have. I'll show you what I'm doing. There we go. found the branch there. There we go. So you can do so much with ribbons and embellishments to make your design come together. Twisting it. Oops. Of course, one came out. I'll make for sure that it gets glued back in with some other items. Just kind of came apart a little bit. You use your sprays. This does not have deco mesh in it, and you could add deco mesh to the design. I just wanted to make it more of a piney type of look. Look what I just did there. Just some fun curls of the ribbon. You see the back of the ribbon, you see the front of the ribbon. You can dovetail it. You can actually do it at an angle. Let's dovetail it and see. Because of the heart, dovetail it. And they actually stay in place, these ribbons. And I can always fluff it a later time. Make sure that the ribbon, when you dovetail it, make sure it's coming. Let's do this. Pull it out. Come around. Dovetail it. And you want to use very sharp scissors, quality scissors, just like the ribbon is a quality ribbon. Make sure that you're using quality scissors, because then again the actual ribbon will just fray, and you don't want that. You want it to actually cut cleanly. So there you go. So see, just some fun design with the gingerbread embellishment from Nice Touch 184. So make for sure that y'all go to her shop. It is Small Business Saturday, right? So we want to make for sure that we're giving. I'm going to actually add this one right in here. I'm going to actually trim it off because it doesn't need to be as long. Make another pick. I love my pick machine. You don't have to have a pick machine to do a design, but I just love my pick machine. All right. And again, Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Glue. It stays in place. It's fantastic. And then I'm going to put this in just like so. Again, bringing her hands together that y'all actually see that. Hold it up. Add it in this little part right here. Just kind of tie in and bring in the actual design together. What do y'all think? How's it coming together? I think I'm going to have to actually bring in some ribbon right there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then possibly a 5th ribbon right down in here. And then I think for the most part, you know, granted, I still need to dovetail the actual design. Okay, I'm gonna place this up here, right near that. I think that would be great, right there. And then we'll have the other one, because I said I like to work in threes, have the other one down towards the bottom and tying it all together. Tying it all together, yeah. All right, because you don't have to see everything, because again, it's a swag. So when the door opens, you're seeing it from the side. You're seeing it from the side. It's how that ribbon comes together. Of course, it's getting so big that it might get to add a few more sprays and some ribbon, but it's almost as long as my table. Wow, I've really had this coming together, haven't I? Mercy, this is a lot. I don't even want to measure it yet. And that box we talked about earlier, mercy, it's going to be a big box. It is going to be a big box for shipping, for sure. And then bring that ribbon around, dovetail that, dovetail this. I think the dovetails look great. So I didn't fold it this time. I'm dovetailing the ribbons. So I know that's a boring part of it, but I think it helps see the ribbon. There's some thread. Let me go ahead and dovetail it here. So I curl it just a little bit more. I like the look of how this is coming together, that you actually get to see the back of that solid red ribbon. I mean the plaid ribbon. You get to see the solid red part of the ribbon. All right, so see how it's coming together? Not holding her up straight, but there. It comes in at the side there, coming together, right? So what do y'all think? Thumbs up? Still have some work to do. Got 10 minutes. I can always add a little bit more ribbon. Like I mentioned, adding it over here onto the side here. Be happy to do it there. And some more sprays. So adorable. Ah, hi Karen, how are you doing? Hi Patricia, hi Sylvia. See, awesome. So glad y'all love it. Thank you. Karen, I hope you're feeling better. Karen's been sick, and I hope she's feeling better. Thanks for coming on and watching, everyone. So thank you for doing that. Fun design for the holidays. Again, this can even last, because she has hearts on her cheeks, this can last all winter. You know, it can even go into Valentine's Day. Granted, yes, I do have Christmas trees on it, but it's still, it would work. It would work. Okay, I'm going to do another loop. Remember, my loops are what, 8 inches? And then I have about a 10-inch tail, 9-inch, 10-inch tail. But thanks for coming on and watching me. Again, Maria with Maria's Fake Bakes is next. The link to her shop is in the description of this live. So it goes right to her shop. So make for sure that you're following her shop. Make for sure that you've actually joined the group, the Be Happy Cottage 1983. I was gonna say another year, 1983 group, because again, this is what you get. You get great tips, tricks. You see what people are designing. So if you're a client, you're interested in a gingerbread item. That's what's been made all day today and all day yesterday. Forgot to tell y'all that. All day yesterday and all day today. I mean, great, great designers. I mean, talented designers. I mean, it's just been amazing. Amazing. And so, again, from people that just are great at what they do and enjoy it. It could be their passion, that they truly enjoy doing this. I, for one, cannot sew. I cannot sew. I've tried. I have tried. Not a sewer. Then there's talented people that can sew and design, and just so impressive. So impressive. Then you have fake bakers, which that had no idea. I could try, but I'm going to leave it up to the experts. I'll leave it up to the experts for sure. Okay, I'm going to tie this off. I'm going to try to find another tie. If I don't find another tie, I'm going to have to do a pipe cleaner. Found it. Found it. So, tie this off. And again, I do twist a couple of times so it's in there securely and it won't come flailing out of there. So separate it right by our hand. And I like to contrast my ribbons with what's near the ribbon. So instead of putting the actual gold right near her hand, I'm putting the plaid, which will make her hand pop, which will make the ribbon pop. And so again, it's just wonderful options. I feel like I should add a spray there, but I'll look at it later. Then the ribbon, kind of make it look like it's like a little bow. Hold this up so y'all can see it. Kind of spin it a little bit. There we go. So it's coming together. It's getting heavy. It's getting heavier and heavier every time I lift it up. I'm just like, whoa, this is getting, I'm kidding. It's not heavy. It's not heavy at all. Oh, her little hand. I need to glue in her hand, but I'll push her hand over a little bit. See? It looks so cute. Ah. Okay. So, if y'all, what do y'all think? I don't have the patience to sew. Me neither. Well, I've seen my end product and it's not pretty. Not pretty. This, however, I think is pretty. This is come together so pretty. So pretty. I'll leave the sewing up to Janice. I'm leaving it up to you. Leaving it up to you. I have this final lollipop and ribbon. If I have fillers that can go in here, I think I have the best lollipops. Perfect, kind of ties it all together, brings the design together. I have lollipops, then down at the bottom. Kind of make a little triangle in the design. And I love swags, so I love that linear look. Not that I don't like a wreath, I love a wreath, but I'm more of a swag type of chick. I'm gonna go way down here And actually place this in here, just like so. And I do it at an angle, but granted, these are on a wire. So, all three of them are on a wire. So you can place them wherever you want. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Thanks. I think it turned out pretty good. I was a little nervous. I didn't have a lot of gingerbread, but I had candy. That I could put in there, those peppermint candies, that ornament. So I just have a few more minutes. What do y'all think? See how that has a brown back to it on that leaf? Because again, it can show. Has the gold ribbons. And just fun, whimsical. I'm going to hold it back so y'all can see it. Full of decoration. Full of decoration. I need to actually dovetail that. I need to dovetail a few ribbons, but for the most part, y'all get the idea, right? I'll provide a photo of this when I'm done in this live. So if y'all are looking for the comments, I'll probably post it for sale when I do have it for sale. But again, it gets dark here so early that I'll make for sure that I'll try to do it, if not tonight, tomorrow. But love all the fillers in this slide. Thank you. Because again, I just wanted it to be just a little different. Let me go ahead and dovetail these last few minutes. But again, Marie with Fake Bakes, Marie Fake Bakes, she is up next. So y'all go and follow her page. Very talented. I don't do fake bakes, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't try. And again, she is up next at 4 o'clock Central. It is in the description of this live. So if you need a link to her shop, some of y'all probably already follow her. And that's great. Go and do that. I have these ribbons, and then I'll hold it up. I promise. I'll hold it up and y'all can see. But I think dovetailing ribbon is like the most boring part of a live. But you gotta get an idea of what it looks like, right? Right. And so many loops, so many bows, so much ribbon. And of course, dovetail this. It's the gingerbread and the Christmas trees. See how that just makes a big difference. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this live today. I will be coming live again. I know. Be coming live again because the next event is, I believe it's Santa. But it can be anything Christmas. It's what I remember, and that's what I remember, hopefully, by wearing the Santa hat. It was going to be Christmas already. All right, I'm going to hold this up so y'all see the actual design. It's not, it might have a few holes here and there, but for the most part, there it is. There's the design we brought together. See how I'm like, even though I tied in the actual embellishment, I still almost ran out of time. But yeah, here you go. Y'all go watch Maria's Fake Bakes. She's up next. It's in the description. Thank you for joining me today. It is 4 o'clock. Where did the time go? Right here in this design. Thank you. Y'all have a great Saturday. I'm now back to boxing up those orders. So thank you so much. Y'all have a great day and come see me again. I'll be live soon. Bye.